Alright, I'll be responding to Jim's claims about, or his refutation on my introduction. He claimed that people have resistance towards this new technology of autonomous cars, but the only resistance that may come right now is because of lack of information. The public doesn't know, they're not educated on what the technology is and what it's capable of and how advanced it really is. Once the cars are released to the mass market, the car companies will inform the public of how safe the cars are and all the testing that has gone into the technology. Just like when any new technology comes out, the public must be educated on how it works and how they can benefit from it. Once the public knows about how driverless cars work and how they can vastly increase our productivity and our safety and just benefit our lives, any resistance that they had will dissipate. He also claimed that the cars may not be affordable for most people, but once autonomous cars are fully on the road, the need and desire to own your own car will disappear. Services like Uber and Lyft are already implementing driverless technology into their services, and once they're fully developed and on the roads, those services won't have to pay their drivers, so the cost for us to use the services will drop dramatically. And so we'll begin to see mobility as a service, and we'll no longer see the need to own our own cars. It would be far cheaper to use the service of an autonomous car than it would be to buy a car, pay for gas, maintenance, insurance, and all the other expenses that come along with that. And the current technology, a lot of people were claiming, they said that the car doesn't have the ability to detect, let's say, like a cop on the side of the road that's waving people down, telling them to stop, or a construction worker. But the current technology of driverless cars actually does in fact have the ability to detect when a cop car, they can distinguish cop cars from regular cars and city cars on the shoulder of the road, and it can detect a police officer's hand signals and waving arms on the side of the road and can act accordingly. And just like they also mentioned the possibility of the cars being hacked. But just like current tech companies have cybersecurity teams protecting their software, as will car manufacturers who are implementing driverless technology. They'll have cybersecurity team that will work to keep the software safe. And as the cost, he also I mentioned that the cost of developing driverless cars will put a huge dent in the country's wallet as well. But the money that will make up from saving from less accidents and less deaths and less injuries will make up for the money lost in developing the actual cars. And Volvo actually claims that by 2020 they will have a deathless car. So the inside of the car will be so safe that under any crash that could possibly happen, the driver and the passengers inside will be completely safe. So if a car were to come into a moral situation where it has to choose between slamming its brakes and potentially killing the driver, or swerving and hitting a crowd of people, whatever, the best option would probably be to just slam its brakes, which it can do instantaneously almost, and all the passengers inside the car will still be safe. And he also mentioned that traffic lights, sometimes if the sun, depending on where the sun is, the light from the sun will obstruct the view of the car, and it will be hard for the car to distinguish the light in the background from the traffic light. But that can easily be fixed by the city implementing additional traffic lights in different positions. So, and they already kind of do that. Like you'll notice in some intersections, there's a light on the top and there's a light on the sides. And so things like that will allow the car to see any light that it needs to. And that's it. Thank you.